It's the home of the Cavaliers with Coach Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg and the Bulls. It's a key game in the Eastern Conference playoff race. And Mike, this Cavs-Bulls matchup, it's turned into quite a rivalry.
There are many people looking forward to this matchup. Chicago has eliminated Cleveland in each of the last 2 years, both times in a deciding Game 5 of the first round. They know each other so well. No love lost between them.
None at all. And in terms of for the last 3 years, that's a lot of battles. And there are no secrets, are there?
None at all, partner. You think the Bulls and Cavs could call each other's plays out. That's how well they know each other. Tonight, I think it comes down to execution at both ends. Of course, Chicago has an X factor and a significant edge when it comes to Michael Jordan.
Now, let's give you the starting five. For Chicago in the backcourt, John Paxson running the point. And at the 2, it's the former MVP, Michael Jordan. A defensive stopper. Scottie Pippen is the small forward. Horace Grant at the power forward spot. And at center, the big man, 7'1", Bill Cartwright. And introducing the Cleveland starters. Sharp-shooting Mark Price is at the 1. And the defensive specialist, Craig Elo, joins him in the backcourt. The forwards, rookie third-round pick Winston Bennett at 3. With the experienced Larry Nance playing power forward. And finally, the two-time All-Star, Brad Daugherty, is the center.
So far this year, in the first 3 meetings between Chicago and Cleveland, all Bulls wins, Michael Jordan is averaging 44 points per game against the Cavs, shooting 55%. MJ is the last guy Cleveland wants to see.
Here's Jordan. After Brad Daugherty's basket. Over Bennett. Another one falls for Chicago.
The Cavs fans might already have their palms in their hands. Jordan looking really strong here early.
And Clark, to be fair, Michael Jordan might be the last guy any team in this NBA wants to face.
Well, you won't get any disagreement from me, Kevin. I mean, he's on his way to his 4th straight scoring title, and Jordan is, in fact, the show in the NBA right now, guys.
He is indeed. Elo, the pass to Nance. Price against Paxson. And it's Price missing. Well, Mike, at breakfast, we were opening up the papers here in Cleveland, the front page of the sports.
Whoa! Big time!
Talking to Coach Lenny Wilkins in terms of defending Michael Jordan, Cleveland is looking to start the game with Winston Bennett on MJ.
And then they'd like to end it, Coach, with Craig Elo guarding him. The idea behind that, to me, is start Bennett on him, and then hopefully Craig Elo is fresh down the stretch.
And so here's Cleveland, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
For the Bulls, Bill Cartwright has struggled coming back from a knee injury. In the 9 games since his return, the big fella is just averaging 9 points per game.
And the Bulls really need Cartwright to provide some offense. Look for Chicago to give him some touches early in the game to try and get him going.
Right. Here's Jordan. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. Jordan's got 14 points.
Going inside with purpose and on a mission. Making it happen in tight.
Yeah, the intensity is outstanding, and high percentage looks are a great way to build a lead.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Williams is checked in for the Cavaliers. Chicago also making some changes. Will Purdue's checked in for Cartwright. King comes in for Horace Grant. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for John Paxson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The best three-point shooting team in the NBA, Clark, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Leading the league at 41%. They also are number 1 in attempts and in three-point shots made.
And you know, Kevin, the injury to Brad Daugherty, I think, forced Cleveland into becoming a more focused team from the three-point line. Guys like Price and Craig Elo, Steve Kerr, all shooting it well. That's Mark Price, for those wondering.
That's right. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Price. Jordan is doubled. The three. Nance with the rebound.
And got to be honest here. I mean, he should have made that.
I bet it's not going to affect his confidence, though. He's going to keep taking those shots.
Trying to grab hold of that momentum right here.
Well, that play right there, that'll fire up your teammates.
Hey, they're still competing.
Kerr's checked in for Mark Price.
First team foul. Into the lineup for your Cavaliers, Steve Kerr.
Jordan outside. Elo with the steal.
Chicago made a coaching change in the offseason, promoting Phil Jackson from assistant to head coach.
The goal for Jackson is simple. Get this Bulls team to the finals. Win a title.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for Cleveland, Steve Kerr.
The free throw drops for Kerr.
When you talk about Steve Kerr, the first thing that comes up is his shooting. But Kerr is also one tough customer.
Well, Michael Jordan on a historic pace. And for more, here's David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Michael Jordan is well on his way to a fourth straight scoring title. With 14 games left, including tonight, Jordan's averaging more than 33 points per game, giving him a more than 2-point lead over Utah's Karl Malone. The only other player to lead the league 4 straight seasons, the great Wilt Chamberlain. Back to you, Kevin.
That's some good history right there, David. Thank you. MJ is a special player. He's a great scorer. Mike, look at his game. Tell me why.
This might not be the first thing you think of, but his conditioning has a lot to do with it. MJ just never gets tired. He can carry a team.
I've never seen anything like it. Here's King. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
In each of the last 2 playoffs, the Bulls have eliminated Cleveland in the first round.
And heartbreaking losses for the Cavs both times as it came down to a winner-take-all 5th game. This has become quite a rivalry in the Central Division.
For Cleveland, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Shooting for Cleveland, Steve Kerr.
First free throw is good. And Kerr drops both of them.
And he's making them count at the charity stripe. No surprise there.
And they double up Jordan. Here's Purdue. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
We don't see it a ton, but Purdue does have really nice finishing skills around the hoop.
Kerr outside. Inside, here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Oh, watch out now. They're mounting a nice run here.
Yeah, they're right back in it. Just got to stick with it.
Here's Jordan, and then Jordan slams it in.
Listen, you either double Jordan now, or you're going to pay for it later.
Kerr, the pass to Doherty. And Nance kicks to Elo. Off target with his 3. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to Richfield, Ohio, just a bit south of Cleveland, home of the Cavs. Kevin Harlan, Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge here. We're set for the start of the second quarter between the Cavs and Bulls. It's a big matchup in the Central Division.
Opening night for both of these teams in Chicago, Michael Jordan went off for 54 points. An overtime win for the Bulls.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. The headline of the Cleveland Sports page, Mission Impossible. Elo to try to ground Air Jordan. For more, let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, you can bet that Michael Jordan read that as well. He's quoted in the article as saying, Craig Elo is a very good defender, and I accept him as a challenge. Now, the backstory, of course, is that Elo was a minor league player just 3 years ago. Now, he signed a new contract here in Cleveland, and his defense was a big reason why, but you know Jordan's going to bring something extra tonight. Kevin?
He always does. David, thank you for that. Mike, the Cavs coaches probably wish they ran that story on another day.
I mean, did they have to run that article today? Let's be clear here. As good as Elo.
Scottie Pippen.
Williams is out there with Doherty. Then there's Elo. Then there's Price. And it's Nance in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now here's Williams. Nance with no one around. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. An excellent job by the Bulls, Clark, so far on defense. They've limited the Cavs' three-point shooting game.
With Jordan and Pippen defending the perimeter, hard to get good looks. The Bulls are not an easy team to knock down threes on.
Not at all. Pass to Cartwright. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Price looking it over. All alone. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Count the basket. Price has got 4 points in the quarter.
Stepping in from the line for Price, a 15, 18-footer is basically a layup.
Outside, Jordan. Jordan is doubled. The pass to Grant. Shoots the 3. And again, Chicago. No good.
The first-year head coach of the Bulls, 44-year-old Phil Jackson, the last 2 seasons, Jackson was an assistant under former Bulls coach Doug Collins. And while Jackson was a head coach in Puerto Rico, this is Phil's first NBA head coaching job.
And they double up Jordan. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And Bulls coach Phil Jackson, a great player back in the day, you may recall, Clark, with the New York Knicks.
Yeah, he was on championship teams in 1970 and 73 with the Knicks. And he's a player's coach. He's known to be laid back, but it'll be interesting to see if he can take this Bulls team to the next level.
My guess is he can. What do you think?
I would agree.
Brown is checked in for the Cavaliers. Pippen against Price. Doherty with the screen on Pippen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Price. And another miss by Cleveland.
And the D got super lucky he didn't drain that one.
So far in this one, Coach Michael Jordan dominating the backcourt battle with Mark Price.
No real surprise here. MJ leading the league in scoring. It's another big night at the office for Jordan.
Michael Jordan has had such great success, Mike, against this Cleveland franchise, hasn't he?
The shot last year on this floor, 54 points opening night in Chicago. MJ loves playing the Cavs.
He does indeed.
And the team-first attitude of Cartwright, wanting to get it to his open guys.
Price, right side. Up and in on the layup. Price has got 6 in the quarter.
Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
To the middle. Here's Cartwright. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Doherty's got his 4th rebound in this one. Got a piece of it. Pippen with it. Picked up by Brown. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Excellent pressure from Armstrong wins him the steal. And he knows just what to do with it.
1:36 left in the first half. And they double up Price. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Pippen. Brown kicks to Elo. Clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. Yep, that one goes.
Very smooth jumper from Elo. He hits that consistently.
The Cavs shocking the NBA with a huge trade back in November, trading their leading scorer and one of the best young players back.
You've got to wonder. They're doubling Jordan on defense, and Jordan is still outsmarting them. Now what?
And here's Price. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 8-point game. Here's Williams. A fader. Back to Price. Outside Williams. Brown outside. Floats it up for Williams. And Cleveland with another turnover here.
Just not on the same page right there. Not sure what he was trying to do with that pass.
Bennett's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kerr comes in for Price. Chicago also making some changes. Will Purdue's checked in for Cartwright. King comes in for Grant. And it's Paxson in for Armstrong. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
From in close with force.
Well, they need all the points they can get, guys.
In a tight game like this, dunks feel extra important.
Elo against Jordan. Elo outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. All right, here we go. The second half start from Northeast Ohio with Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and TA. This is Kevin Harlan. It's the Cavs and Bulls, a huge game in the Eastern Conference playoff picture. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Thus far, another monster game for Michael Jordan against Cleveland. You know, Mike, he just owns the Cavaliers, doesn't he?
Well, the newspaper editor didn't do Cleveland any favors by running that article. Jordan making a point tonight, no one can guard me.
Very clear. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. Cartwright is out there with Grant. Then there's Paxson. Then there's Pippen. And it's Jordan in a two-guard. Paxson against Price.
John Paxson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Nance passes to Bennett. Price against Paxson. Doherty with the screen on Paxson. Bounce pass, Price. Count that bucket. Doherty's got 8. And looking at Cleveland's three-point numbers, Clark, they're down compared to what they normally do.
Well, you know, it was a point of emphasis and focus for Phil Jackson and his staff. I mean, the Cavs offense is centered around, predicated on knocking down threes. So Chicago clearly looking to disrupt that.
Here's Jordan. After Brad Doherty's basket, the shot's good from Paxson.
A floor spacer who is always ready to fire. Paxson is terrific on catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Price outside. Now, here's Bennett. He's guarded closely. Back to Price. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Bennett. Defended by Pippen. Here's Nance. That one's not going to go. The Bulls leading by 13. Jordan inside. Covered by Nance.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 15.
It is great to see Brad Doherty out there. Earlier in the season, Brad had ankle surgery, and he still isn't up to 100%. If Cleveland wants to make the playoffs, they need Doherty healthy.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Cartwright with it. He's picked up by Nance. And they double up Jordan to the paint. Here's Cartwright. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. And the great Brad Daugherty, an all-star the previous 2 seasons for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, he's the #1 overall pick back in 1986, and he certainly has lived up to the billing of being a franchise center. He's a double-double machine, highly efficient, very skilled, and still working his way back to that all-star level.
Clark, you were a double-double machine, about 19 points a game, and just a hair under 10 rebounds a game.
Yeah, I found my way into that category the short time that I played, Kevin. A good job preventing the layup. I think it's smart to make him earn it from the line.
Yeah, intelligent defense there. The coaching staff encourages these guys to do whatever they can to avoid giving up easy buckets. Michael Jordan won the MVP in 1988, finished second in voting last year to Magic Johnson. I think he's in the conversation again. MJ leads the league in scoring. The Bulls with the second-best record in the East.
Hey, Clark, in the MVP race, it feels like it's Magic Johnson against Michael Jordan. What do you think?
I agree, and you take a look at Magic. He's your pick if passing is what you favor. Over 11 assists per game. Johnson's Lakers have the NBA's best record as well, 51-17. MJ clearly has the scoring edge, 33 points a game. Plus, he's a first-team all-defense guy. I think it's another hard choice for the voters.
You and I vote it is going to be difficult.
Hard, no question.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Poke loose. Oh, and here comes Pippen all alone. Mike Fratello, this Cavs-Bulls matchup, it has really turned into a terrific rivalry.
Well, the Bulls keep knocking the Cavs out in the playoffs. Division rivals play each other 6 times during the regular season, so they see each other a ton.
Very good point. Daugherty, the screen. Here's Price. And finished off by Daugherty.
Nice feed by Price. Such an underrated playmaker.
Jordan is doubled.
And now they're just 1 foul away from being in the bonus.
I expect to see them attacking more now, trying to get the defense to give up that next foul.
A different look now for Cleveland. Rollins checked in for Daugherty. And it's Williams in for Bennett. And Chicago also making a switch. Kings checked in for Grant. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Shots good by Williams.
Look, Cavs has been a bit disappointing this season, sitting at 32-36 right now. Remember, last year they won 57 games, the second most in the NBA. A devastating punch. They can't afford to give up a dunk like this when they're trying to come back.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there was a statement behind that dunk, one that says, you aren't going to come back in this one, buddy.
Yeah, that has to shake their confidence in their defense. Tough blow.
Elo against Cartwright. Elo the pass to Rollins. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Elo can't hit.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Stolen by Pippen. It's Jordan on the wing. Elo covering, and they double up Jordan. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Now Cleveland moving it up. Oh, Nance in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Look at the reach Nance has. Plucking the high pass out of the air, just slamming it down.
Here's Jordan. Rollins grabs the board, and the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Brown comes in for Rollins, and Steve Kerr is subbed in for Craig Ehlo. Will Perdue's checked in for Chicago. Davis comes in for Pippen. Jordan against Price. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens, because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Jackson, he's checked in for Armstrong.
You see why they lean on him night in and night out.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. 1 second separate. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets it go. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. All right, we've made it to the 4th quarter. Kevin, Mike, Clark, and D.A. with you. Yet another matchup between the Cavs and the Bulls. These two know each other so well.
Well, when you talk about Craig Ehlo, what a story this guy is. Was cut from the NBA, playing in a minor professional league, got a 10-day contract with Cleveland 3 years ago to replace Mark Price, who had appendicitis. Ehlo has stuck since then in the league.
We've got Larry Nance. Price is out there with Ehlo. Then it's Williams. And it's Doherty in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Releases. Here's Doherty. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Price has got 5 assists tonight. And for Ehlo, making it in the NBA, Clark, he just got rewarded.
And really cool to see. I mean, recently signing a new big contract. He's a fantastic three-point shooter, and he's one of the better defenders at the 2-guard spot in the league. And he's got a really good work ethic and sets a great example for his teammates.
Well said. Well, we've been tracking the scoring of Michael Jordan. And, Coach, no surprise. He has been dynamite.
Did they have to run that story today about Ehlo guarding Jordan? I think the article poked the bear, as if Jordan needed anything else to motivate him.
Isn't that the truth? My goodness. Purdue, the pass to Grant. Here's Jordan. Takes it off the glass. Jordan's got 43 points.
Good find there by Grant. He's a really solid decision maker who plays within himself and within his role.
And they double up Price. Doherty with the screen on Paxson. Passes it to Doherty. Williams trying to break free. Doherty, no luck. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points. Clark, the Bulls have done a great job against the Cavs' 3-point shooting game. Nice D from Chicago.
Well, I think it starts with Michael Jordan. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year. Plus, you add Scottie Pippen, excellent defensively in his own right. And that duo can turn your water off with their perimeter defense.
Yes, they can. Bennett's checked in for Nance. Chicago also making some changes. Cartwright comes in for Purdue, and Pippen subbed in for Davis.
Chicago foul.
Armstrong's checked in for Paxson.
Second team foul. Checking in for Chicago, B.J. Armstrong.
Williams looking around. 6 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Price. It's good from about 19 feet.
doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
The Bulls leading by 12. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Bangs home the trifecta. Armstrong's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Looking forward to the playoffs. We know the Bulls will be there. They're jockeying for position. Chicago has been knocked out by the bad boys the last 2 seasons.
Here's Price. Here's Williams. The rebound by Cartwright. Jordan against Elo. Plays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 45 points. Well, for the Bulls in the playoffs, Clark, what do they need to do to get to the final?
Kevin, I think they've got to toughen up. Become more aggressive, more physical, especially if they want to beat Detroit. You've got to be willing to take a beating and give one out. They need more from Scottie Pippen, too. He only averaged 9 points a game in the Eastern Conference Finals last year.
That's right.
Even though they came up empty, that's exactly the shot they want.
They'll take that kind of look every time down the floor, hopefully with a different result next time.
They're starting to idle down and settle in. Much better shot selection this half.
Yeah, they're showing great patience at the offensive end.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark.
Love the show of authority from Daugherty. Really packing a punch with the slam.
Pass to Armstrong. Back to Jordan. Over Bennett. Jordan can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 17.
Bulls foul called. Bill Cartwright. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Now off the inbound. That's good from Price. The assist by Bennett.
Keeping an eye on what's going on. That's how Bennett finds a teammate with a better shot.
Here's Jordan. So Jordan now approaching the 54-point mark he posted against the Cavs earlier this season.
They appear to have vice gripped this one, especially with the clock melting away.
Just have to continue to play smart. As long as they do this, they should be able to grab the W here.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
Pass to Cartwright. Grant kicks to Pippen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Pippen doing what he can to draw the contact while in the act of shooting. That's just a good veteran move there.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Rollins checked in for Daugherty. Brown comes in for Williams. And Kerr subbed in for Craig Elo. The Bulls also changing it up. Kings checked in for Cartwright. Davis comes in for Grant. And it's Paxson in for Armstrong. Kerr, the pass to Price. Back to Kerr. Bennett with it. He kicks to Kerr. Just 5 on the clock. Bennett dishes to Kerr. Releases from 15. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And it's got to be frustrating that they're finally starting to play like this, being this one is basically done.
Well, hopefully they can take this energy into the next one, because I don't see them coming away with the victory tonight.
Jordan now just a 3-point shot shy of the 54-point performance against the Cavs. Price outside. Kerr outside. Brown with a screen on Jordan. Kerr can't hit. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And there's the pass to King. Bulls moving the ball around. And here's Jordan outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Jordan's got 54 points.
This run, it's a haymaker, a knockout punch.
I think this run has sealed the game. Guys, where are we going to dinner?
And the Bulls with another win over Cleveland. Coach, Chicago is 4-0 against the Cavs this season.
They've got one more meeting in 2 weeks to finish the season series. But, guys, this is total domination by Chicago.
And, Clark, tonight, a Bulls win and a brutal loss for the Cavs in this play.
does have 13 games left, and the Bulls, they solidify their spot as the 2 seed.
It appears they have. For our terrific reporter David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in tonight. See you later.